Hi everyone, welcome to the session. In this session I am going to discuss about revaluation of PPE, property plant and equipment, and related accounting entries. Now let's move on to the third part. On 31st December 2016, the equipment was revalued to 52,400. So what has happened here? Basically, if I summarize, we had an asset on 1st January 2011 for $400,000. This was revalued on 31st December 2013 to 312,000. So if you take the book value, now the equipment account, the book value on 1st January 2014 was balance brought down 312,000. Now let's assume on 31st December 2013 this was revalued for 312,000, and also the useful life was 5 years and the residual value was 46,000. So let's assume the second scenario where the remaining useful life was revised to 5 years on 1st January 2014 and also the residual value to 46,000. Same scenario. Okay, so let's continue. Now this was revalued again on 31st December 2016. So therefore we need to provide depreciation. We need to identify the carrying value on 31st December 2016. So therefore let's provide the depreciation, identify the carrying value as on 31st December 2016. So therefore we need to provide depreciation for 3 years. So that will be 2014, 2015 and 2016. So let's do the calculation. So let's record the depreciation for 2014, 15 and 16. So what will be the depreciation charge? So the carrying value of the equipment was 312. So 312 minus the residual value 46 divided by 5 years the remaining useful life. So which will be 53,200 per annum. So this is what we got it in the second question. So 53,200. So each year you need to provide depreciation 53,200. So I have recorded the depreciation for 2014 to 2016. So depreciation account debit, credit accumulated depreciation account for 2014, and this amount will be transferred to the profit and loss account, and this will be carried forward to the next financial year 2015. Again 2015 depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation account credit. So this amount will be carried forward to the next financial year 2016. Total is 106.4. Then on 2016 53,200 debited depreciation account and credited accumulated depreciation account. So in fact this should be 2016. So these amounts will be transferred to the respective profit and loss account of that particular year. Now also the equipment account will have a carrying value of 312,000 at the end of 31st December 2015, which is 1st January 2016. So now according to this, the asset value was revalued on 31st December 2016 to 52,400. So in fact, so what should be the carrying value, the carrying forward balance to the next financial year, which means if you revalue this asset on 31st December 2016 for 52,400, so then your balance, carried forward balance, should be 52,400 in 1st January 2017. So if you take this equipment account, 31st December 2016, your balance should be 52,400. So this should be 52,400. So the equipment account balance as on 1st January 2017 should be how much? 52,400. So what is the carrying value at the end of 31st December 2016? So what is the carrying value as at 31st December 2016 of this 312? So that will be 312,000 minus the accumulated depreciation as on 31st December 2016. So that will be how much? 69159.6. So this will be transferred 31st December 2016 to equipment account. How much is that? 159.6 will be transferred to the equipment account, 159.6. This will be from accumulated depreciation account. So if you balance the equipment account, as you can see, the debit side is greater than the credit side. So 312 minus your accumulated depreciation. So this will be the carrying value, 312 minus 159.6, whereas you should carry it forward the revalued amount of 52,400 to the next financial year. This is this balance. So that's the difference. So 159.6 plus 52.4 will be 212. So what is the difference? There's a difference of 100,000. So what is this difference? So in the previous scenario, we had a surplus of 20 in the equipment account. The first question, there was a surplus. This surplus of 20 we transferred to the revaluation reserve account. So therefore, in this scenario, there was a deficit. This is a deficit amount. This deficit amount should be credited to the equipment account and debited to the revaluation reserve account. This is the deficit. So if you go back to the revaluation reserve account, you had a surplus on 31st December 2013. Okay, so now there is a deficit of 100 on 31st December 2016. So what is this difference? 80. This 80 will be charged to the profit and loss account as impairment of the asset value.